All right, today we're doing a deep dive into a really serious piece of professional AV gear.
Yeah, this is definitely not your average home theater setup.
Not at all. We're talking about the Blustream PLA88CS 8x8 AV Matrix. And the first thing you see is the price tag. It's north of $14,000.
And right off the bat, that tells you something. This isn't about, just adding flashy features.
It's about solving problems.
Exactly. It's about preventing field failures, specifically the two biggest nightmares in high-end AV distribution. Trying to get 4K HDR across long distances and making all your different displays and audio systems actually play nice together.
So let's start with that first one, the distance problem. I mean, 4K signals, they just die so quickly over a standard cable.
They do, and you can't always run expensive fiber infrastructure everywhere.
So how does this box manage those long runs?
So the answer here is advanced HDBaseT. It's the standard for this, really. It lets you push that signal over a single inexpensive network cable. And we're not talking short distances. We're talking 100 meters with full 4K UHD video.
100 meters with 4K 60.
Yeah, 60 hertz, 4.4.4 color. And the other trick is that it pushes 24-volt power over cable, or PT.
Ah, so you don't need to get an electrician to install an outlet behind every single display.
You got it. That saves an installer an afternoon right there.
That's huge. But, here's the real bottleneck I always see in the field.
Yeah.
Resolution mismatch.
Oh, the classic problem. Yeah.
You've got these beautiful new 4K HDR screens in the main room, but then there's an older 1080p projector somewhere else. And usually you have to dumb down the signal for everyone.
Right. Everybody gets the 1080p feed, which kind of defeats the purpose of buying the 4K screens in the first place.
So how does the PLA8CS handle that simultaneously?
This is, I think, its main selling point. It has independent video scaling on its outputs.
So it's processing each output separately.
Exactly. It uses something called color space conversion CSC. So think of it like this. A single 4K source goes in, and the matrix sends that full, uncompressed 18 gigabit HDR signal to your 4K display.
And at the same time?
It creates a separate, perfectly downscaled 1080p version of that same stream for the older display. Everyone gets the absolute best picture their hardware can handle.
Okay, but doesn't that kind of heavy real-time conversion risk adding latency or, handshake issues? That's what usually breaks these integrated systems.
And that's the engineering challenge they solved. I mean, that's what you're paying for. The whole design is geared toward high-performance stability, so you get zero sacrifice on the newest displays while keeping all the legacy hardware active and error-free.
Video challenge solved. But frankly, the audio landscape it's a mess right now.
It's so fragmented, yeah.
You have immersive formats like Atmos, but most of your output zones might only need simple stereo.
You can't just send a full surround track to a 2-channel amplifier.
So how does this unit handle that?
It's a similar concept to the video scaling, but for audio. It's called independent downmixing.
What?
The unit takes in the full surround sound format, Dolby Atmos, DTS audio, whatever's coming from the HDMI input. And then for specific outputs, it can downmix that complex signal to a standard 2-channel audio feed.
So the main theater gets the full immersive experience, and the speakers out on the patio get a clean stereo feed, all from the same source.
Precisely. And the routing flexibility is huge. Beyond that, you have an extensive 24/16 independent audio matrix.
Which means you aren't just limited to the audio that's embedded in the video source.
Not at all. You can pull audio from anywhere, analog, optical inputs, and it supports audio return channel, ARC, from the displays as well.
So trap it all up for you. What you're really looking at is this one powerful central system.
All in a 2U rack-mountable box, yeah.
It expertly combines that high-bandwidth video scaling, the stable long-range HDBaseT, and this incredibly complex and independent audio routing into one cohesive system.
A solution built for total reliability. And that raises an important question for the future, I think. We're getting pretty close to video resolution standards stabilizing, 4K is the norm, 8K is there. The path is pretty clear.
But audio formats just keep fragmenting and diversifying.
That's the thing. So here's something for you to mull over. What happens when managing that sophisticated audio matrix capability handling Atmos, DTS, and 2-channel conversion all at once becomes the primary hurdle for all high-end integrated AV systems?
Will audio actually become harder to manage than video? A good thought to end on. We'll see you on